Hey everybody, how you doing? Whew, man, today, the last week in arm wrestling has been just so drama filled. um, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed. Um, I'm a big fan of North American arm wrestling. I'm a big fan of obviously America. Um, I also support people like Devin Larratt very, very, um, strongly. Uh, I'm a little disappointed in my American arm wrestler elites, namely Michael Todd and Jerry Cataract. I'll get to each one individually. Paul Italia, can't say anything bad about him. He sat there and said very clearly his intentions were he wanted to, um, you know, basically make North American arm wrestling great again, right? So he threw up 10 grand of his own money. Now, I personally thought because he knew Jerry Cataract that this was already locked in with Jerry, and he was just throwing it out there to Devin to see if Devin bit. But Paul Italia threw up 10 grand of his own money and said that, he would pay to the winner of Jerry Cataract versus Devin Larratt the 10 grand. There is no showing up fee, none of that. So the video went. Within a few hours, Devin had already made a video back to him saying, "I accept. True to my word, I'll use Jerry as a training partner, a training warm up match basically until Gennady, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera." You know, without being too crude, Devin threw it on the table, flopped it on the table, and said, "Here it is, big boy. Come get it." I mean, there's no backward step in Devin. I don't know why people don't see this. He doesn't take a backward step. You challenge that man, he's gonna take it. He's gonna accept the challenge and he's gonna come forward. Um, Still no word from Jerry. And I just saw a video from Paul saying, is it confirmed? And basically it was the same thing. Like he was asking, reaching out to other people that may have, a connection with Jerry, saying, "Hey, if anybody knows anything, let's hear from him." So even the fact that Paul and Jerry are as close as they are, and he hasn't heard anything. Uh, I mean, all I could say is, to Jerry Cataract, look, you guys are all on the same level. You're all elites. You, Michael Todd, Devin Larratt, you may not be on the same level, but you're all elites. And you got to know, like, you got to know at this point, being an elite, that when you open your mouth, especially on social media, and you say something like, "I'm going to crush him" or something like this, that you could be called on it. And now not only have you been called on it, but there's 10 grand riding on it, and you're going to hide? What, you're going to act like you didn't see it? I guarantee you people have been blowing your inboxes up on all your social media. And I know for a fact that Jerry Cataract watches the forums because I've talked to the man several times on the forums. So I know for a fact that this man is seeing these posts. So why no word from you, Jerry? Not that I think you'll ever see this, but why no word? You got to ask yourself that. It almost sounds like he got, called on a bluff and now he's running scared. There's 10 grand on the line, Jerry. What say you? Because there's no ambiguity about Devin. Devin said yes, and these are the dates that I can do it. Done. Done. I mean, it just amazes me. It really does. And then to make things worse, you got Michael Todd over there. You know, I find it hard to be his fan. I've been a fan of his, and I find it hard to be his fan because it's always whining and crying and complaining. And there's such a fragile ego when it comes to him sometimes. Most of the time lately. Yeah, all right, you're going through a losing streak. Shit happens. Absolutely, shit happens. But you're literally doing the same thing, only harder. You and look, I'm a newbie, right? Like, there ain't no way I even move your pinky, bro. All right, but I studied a game. All right. And you have no center table strength for elites. Zero. None. Every elite arm wrestler opens you right up. So why are you not training center table strength? Why are you not training that? Because every workout I see you doing is, just general fitness stuff and the same training that you've been doing over and over and over again for years and years and years and years. And when you arm wrestle, it's always into the open top roll / King's move, which is fine. I have nothing against that move. But if you know that you're getting your palm turned up now where it wasn't before, because people, guess what, have read the book. They know how to defeat the King's move. If you're getting palm up now and your riser's getting crushed, your two things that you counted on was your rise and your pronation. If they're getting crushed now, you have to figure out how to get out of those predicaments. You either have to gain center table strength or you have to have a whole lot better rise and pronation than you do now. And you're not training that. At least you're not showing that. If you are training it, it's behind the scenes. And it's not showing up on the elite matches. That's for sure. Your quest for 100, that's all gravy, man. That's good. I'm glad you're doing it. And it's great for an ego boost and a trophy boost and everything else like that. But we already know where you are in North America, man. So yeah, you're going to crush everybody. And it's good that you're getting the competition and the ready goes and all of that. But unless you're facing the elites along with it, Devin, Jerry, Dave, Todd Hutchings, John Brzenk. And yes, I know you faced Todd Hutchings and I know you were going to face John Brzenk. I get that. But the big dogs are Devin, Jerry, and Dave. And yeah, I know. You had wins on them. And let's address that real quick too. In WAL, the last time you and Jerry faced, there was no winner. There was no winner. Okay? Jerry was complaining legitimately that the strap had separated. There was absolutely no way he was going to pin you. There was no way you were going to pin him in that situation. Bart Wood made the wrong call and said, keep pulling. Jerry said, fuck this, and lifted his elbow. He did you a favor because you're the one that was complaining about your hand. All right? So he lifted his elbow. Then you claimed professional foul, this, that, and the other thing. And normally you'd be right, except for the fact that the strap separated by a foot. And there was no way in hell either one of you were going to pin each other. You know it. He knows it. Everybody knows it. Then what did you do? You threw a giant temper tantrum, picked up your hammer and said, fuck this, I'm going home. You literally picked up your toys and went home. All right. So let's not talk about you versus Jerry the last time. You versus Dave. Look, half of me thinks that Dave laid down to you. Because I don't know. I don't know. You beat him too easily, in my opinion. But you know what? If you did, great. I don't think you do that today to Dave. I just don't. You got to throw yourself in there against the elites, man, if you want to be considered elite. If you still want to be considered elite. And every single time you've been doing it lately, you've been getting crushed. Now, that doesn't mean you're not a great arm wrestler, because you absolutely are. But I don't think you're in the elite anymore. Not the upper echelon of the elites. But either way, you decided to start talking shit about Devin. And what did he do? I'll pull you too. Well, now put your money where your mouth is. I've seen the comments. People have been blowing up your comments. And what did you say? Oh, he hasn't called me or texted me like a man. Like a man? What the fuck do you mean like a man? Why should he do it in private? So you guys can all twist his fucking words like it's been like it's been happening? He said it on social media, period. There's a video proof of him accepting the challenge. Get your ass up to Canada this weekend. Since you're on a quest for 100, there's a whole lot of things that you can pull up there. Get your ass up to Canada and go pull them. Bring your purse and go pull them. This is ridiculous, man. We're supposed to be grown men. Hell, I know you're a fighter. You're supposed to be better than this. You talk shit about a man, be willing to back it up. Be willing for him to call you out on your shit. Man, I got nothing but love and respect for Devin, man. He says shit, and then when people do decide to try to call him out, he accepts, and he does not back down. Maybe there's a lesson to be learned, right? Jerry, Michael, you two both complain over at East and West all the damn time about how matches go. All the damn time. Throw temper tantrums, throw fights, screaming, "Engin!" and all that shit. Man up. Man up. Jerry, go pull the man for 10 grand anywhere you want under any rule set. Michael, go up to Canada. Go pull the man. Bring some money. Fly a ref up there under any rule set you want. Short notice. The same day. Just go do it. The man said what he would do. So go test him. See if he's right. I don't know if he beats you under that circumstance. I have no idea. But you know what? He's willing to try. He's willing to put it out there. So man the fuck up. God, I'm sick of this petty baby shit. Just man up. Devin, you're a boss. You're a true warrior. Love you, man.